Well, hey there, everybody, and welcome back to another segment of Owning Your Outdoors. Joining me today is Doug Schroeder from Lewis. And Doug, you know, things are just starting to warm up. People are just starting to want to get outside, getting kind of that spring fever. And today we're actually going to be talking a little bit about some spring lawn tips. What can you tell me about that? What's kind of the first steps people need to know?
Well, the first step you really need to do is get out and start removing some of the debris from the winter. Clean your landscape beds out and get them ready to go. The next thing you need to do is make sure that mower is going. It's set there all winter, so it's a good time to get it out, do a little maintenance on it, and have it ready for the season.
Yeah, maybe air up some of those tires too. I know my dad's already broken out the mower for this season. So going on with the lawn care, people love their beautiful lawns in the summer. What can they do to kind of spruce things up, get things ready for a really beautiful growing season?
What I usually do is evaluate the yard. If your lawn is a little thin, maybe it's a good time to do some reseeding. You might have some problem areas where the grass has died out a little bit. Seed those areas and get them ready to go. Most important part of spring is your fertilizer. You really need to fertilize your lawn at least 4 times a year. And the spring is the way to kick it off and get it greening up fast. Next thing I like to do is go in and start pruning things back. I prune my shrubs. If it's a spring blooming shrub, don't prune it till after it's done blooming. Summer blooming shrubs, you can prune back right away.
Yeah, and along with that, the perennials and shrubs you're talking about, do they need any sort of fertilizer too?
Nice little slow release granule fertilizer gets them going and ready for the season.
And how, kind of talking around the house now, how about any of that landscaping? What can we kind of do to prepare that for a nice season as well?
One thing I like to do is control the weeds. If you put a weed preventer down around your landscape, it allows the perennials and shrubs to have more moisture. They're not fighting with weed and other materials growing up with it. So that's probably one of the most important things you can do for your landscape is prevent weed growth so everything else can flourish.
Yeah, and along with that, with the weed preventer, do you ever spray your driveway, you know, your sidewalk cracks?
That's one of the most important things I do in the spring. I use a whole season long herbicide in the cracks of my driveway, sidewalks, to keep them looking clean throughout the whole season.
Well, thanks so much for joining me here. It looks like we are gonna really start out the season very strong with beautiful landscaping tips there. And a reminder, come check out your screen on any of these streaming platforms. You can download the Dakota News Now app, and you can watch this episode and any other previous episodes of Owning Your Outdoors anytime that you want. Stick with us. We'll be right back after the break.